Now the most important question is that how a student can explore themselves, especially in the field of ADR, when they want to make their career in this particular field. What are the important things that they should look into account? So the first thing which I would say is good internships. A student should always, look for good internships. As I mentioned about so many arbitration institutions, you can get associated with these arbitration institutions. This is not only going to give you the theoretical but as well as the practical approach that how this ADR system actually functions, and not only in the domestic regime but also even in the international regime. So I think this is one of the biggest thing which a student can do. Get associated themselves, with law firms. I won't say that everyone is going to land up, working in the law firm, but yes, of course, they can give it a try. They can get themselves associated with different lawyers who practice in the field of dispute resolution. So initially, they can teach you that how the system function. What is this all about? Okay. Secondly, my personal feeling is that a student should never forget or lose their initial or formative academic years, that is your 5 years of law or your 3 years of law. I won't say that right from the starting first year of your LLB you are being focused and you know that what you're going to do. No, you can explore yourself, you can get the idea of many things, but you should be focused from the beginning. If you're focused from the beginning, you are going to land up somewhere good. If you're focused in your initial or even in your formative academic years, this is actually going to help you a lot, okay, to make career avenues related to it. Next, the third point, which is very important, is important training. Okay, you should always be trained. You should, do lot many courses. You should do additional courses. There are various courses these days which are available. And like for example, if I'll take the example of you want to become a mediator, then there is a 40 hours course which is very essential for a student to perform. So this is one thing which a student can do to pursue. Next, I would say that person pursuing a career in law, they should always have the interest to know things. Okay, as far as when we speak about the ADR concept, the student should have that particular curiosity to know the things. They should read different books. They should read about the different arbitral awards. Okay, they should read that what are the reasons for giving such arbitral award. They can read on different commentaries which are coming up these days. Why am I saying this? Because when you want to be an arbitrator or when you want to be a mediator, okay, all these things, you have to keep legal perspective in your mind. So you're not applying law directly, but yes, of course, you have to keep all these perspectives in your mind before applying in front of the parties. So you have to keep the principles of natural justice. You have to give a reasoned decision that why are you giving this particular arbitral award. So for this, I think people should read as many books as possible. They should read the passing arbitral awards which comes up, different commentaries, which is actually going to help them a lot. And next, I would also like to mention about the facets of the social media. Social media is a boon these days. Okay, it is acting as a boon these days. And as I mentioned about the current pandemic situation has proved it to its par that yes, of course, social media is definitely a boon. Agar social media nahi hota, then I think everyone would have stopped at some point of time. Abhi academics and everything is going on because of this. And once again, I would like to take this opportunity to mention about an initiative or the project which we were working on, that was GUIDRA, Global Initiative for Alternative Dispute Resolution Awareness. And over here, during this pandemic, with the help of social media, the students working in this particular cell, they have approached different ADR expertise and they have shared their knowledge with the help of blogs and videos which are there on the Madhyasatha website. which is one of the website related to your Bharati Vidyapeeth New Law College. So we have actually utilized the social media in order to gain the knowledge about ADR. And when you read more, you get more career perspectives that, okay, this is the fact. Speaking about connecting to people, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best platform these days. The students can actually look into their area of interest, connect with the people, okay, throughout, and then they can, they can just express their views. They can say that I really want to work in your firm. I really want to, be associated with you. Can you please give us some idea more about this particular concept? So this can be done, and I think any polite reply from any end, okay, it's nevertheless a waste. Everyone is always open to help when it comes to the professional and the academic field. The saying goes that pen is mightier than sword. Okay, it's all we always say is that whenever we write, it's wonderful and it's mightier than sword. This can be actually utilized by the students in order to build up their career perspectives in the field of ADR. How? They can write different research papers, they can get it published. Okay, they can actually approach the people in the LinkedIn, and they can say that we want to co-author it with you. Whenever they go and to any firm and they approach the firm about this, if they'll see that there are so many publications which are lying up in the field of ADR, then definitely I think it's going to add some feathers into the hat. Speaking about the mediation centers, uh, government has opened lot many mediation centers these days. Once again, the students can get themselves associated with these mediation centers. They can work with them. And how to know the mediation culture? So every college these days have different kind of cells which work. Okay, the students should get associated with all these cells. They should get associated with the cell like legal aid cell of their college, which actually is going to give them the, the practical way, the practical application, that how these things are working. How can we the mediator, how a part how we can listen to a party, and how this disputes can be resolved. So I think even the inherent qualities can come out from the students if they are going to get associated. Next, on record, I would also like to mention about the various competitions and the moot court competitions. Just now we had our this moot court competition. Okay. So I would say that the student should definitely participate in different, moot court competition, the arbitration moot court competitions. They should definitely go and participate in the different mediation and negotiation competition. Because, when you participate, all the competition which are being organized by different organization, they always have a certain motto. Okay, they always organize these competitions with a certain motto that the student should earn or should gain something from this. So when you read the problem, okay, you approach your teacher, you read so many books, you are actually using your mind so much, you're enhancing, you're putting your effort so much, because you need to win that particular competition.